Page 193. Get a drink? Where? Here? Portland? Seattle? I strain to hear him. I can make out low rumblings, and I know he's talking to Kate. Oh no, he's practically naked. What's she going to say? I hear a faint popping sound. What's that? He returns, the door creaking once more, his feet padding across the bedroom floor, and ice tickling against glass as he swirls in liquid. What kind of drink? He shuts the door and shuffles around, removing his pants. They drop to the floor, and I know he's naked. He sits astride me again. Are you thirsty, Anastasia? He asks. His voice is teasing. Yes, I breathe, because my mouth is suddenly parched. I hear the ice click against the glass, and he leans down and kisses me, pouring a delicious crisp liquid into my mouth as he does. It's white wine. It's so unexpected, so hot, though it's chilled and Christian lips are cool. More, he whispers. I nod. It tastes all the more divine because it's been in his mouth. He leans down and I drink another mouthful from his lips. Oh my. Let's not go too far. We know your capacity for alcohol is limited, Anastasia. I can't help it. I grin, and he leans down to deliver another delicious mouthful. He shifts so he's laying beside me, his erection at my hip. Oh, I want him inside of me. Is this nice? He asks, but I hear the edge in his voice. I tense. He moves the glass again and leans down, kissing me and depositing a small shade of ice in my mouth with a little wine. He slowly and leisurely trails chilled kisses down the center of my body, from the base of my throat to between my breasts, down my torso to my belly. He pops a fragment of ice in my navel in a pool of cool, cold wine. It burns all the way down to the depths of my belly. Wow. Now you have to keep still, he whispers. If you move, Anastasia, you'll get wine all over the bed. My hips flex automatically. Oh no, if you spill the wine, I will punish you, Miss Steele. I groan and desperately fight the urge to tilt my hips, pulling out my restraint. Oh no, please. With one finger he pulls down my bra cups, in turn my breasts pushed up, exposed and vulnerable. Leaning down, he kisses and tugs at each of my nipples, in turn with cool, cold lips. I fight my body as it tries to arch it in response. How nice is this? He breathes, blowing on one of my nipples. I hear another click of ice, and then I feel it around my right nipple as he tugs the left one with his lips. I moan, struggling not to move. It's sweet, antagonizing torture. If you spill the wine, I won't let you come. Oh, please, Christian, sir, please. He's driving me insane. I hear him smile. The ice in my navel is melting and I'm beyond warm and chilled and waiting him inside of me now. His cool fingers languorously across my belly. My skin is oversensitive, my hips flex automatically, and the now warmer liquid from my navel seeps over my belly. Christian moves quickly, lapping it up with his tongue, kissing, biting me softly, sucking. Oh dear, Anastasia, you moved. What I'm going to do with you? I'm panting loudly. All I can concentrate on is his voice and his touch. Nothing else is real. Nothing else matters. Nothing else registers on my radar. His fingers slip into my panties and I'm rewarded with an unguided, sharp intake of air. Oh baby, he murmurs and pushes 2 fingers inside of me. I gasp. Ready for me so soon? He says. He moves his fingers tantalizing slowly in and out, and I push against him, tilting my hips up. "You're a greedy girl," he scolds softly, and his thumb circles my clitoris and presses down. I groan loudly as my body bucks beneath his expert fingers. He reaches up and pushes the t-shirt over my head so I can see him. I blink in the soft light of my sidelight. I long to touch him. "I want to touch you," I breathe. "I know," he murmurs. He leans down and kisses me, his fingers still moving rhythmically inside of me, his thumb circling and pressing. His other hand scoops my hair off my head and holds my head in place. His tongue mirrors the actions of his fingers climbing me. My legs begin to stiffen and I push against his hand. He gentles his hand so I brought back from the brink. He does this again and again. It's so frustrating. "Oh, please, Christian," I scream in my head. "This is your punishment. So close and yet so far. Is this nice?" He breathes in my ear. I whisper, exhausted, pulling against my restraint. I'm helpless, lost in an erotic torment. "Please," I beg, and finally takes pity on me. "How shall I fuck you, Anastasia?" Oh, my body starts to quiver. He's still again. "Please, what do you want, Anastasia?" "You, now," I cry. "Shall I fuck you this way, or this way, or this way?" There's an endless choice. He breathes against my lips. He withdraws his hand and reaches over to beside table for a foil packet. He kneels up between my legs and very slowly pulls my panties off, staring down at me, his eyes gleaming. He puts on the condom. I watch, fascinated, memorized. "How nice is this?" he says as he strokes himself. "I meant it as a joke," I whimper. "Please fuck me, Christian." He raises his eyebrows and his hand moves up and down his impressive length. "A joke?" His voice is menacingly soft. "Yes, please, Christian," I beseech him. "Are you laughing now?" "No," I mew. "I'm a ball of sexual need." He stares down at me for a moment, measuring my need, then grabs me suddenly and flips me over. He takes me by surprise, and because my hands are tied, I've stopped to support myself on my elbows.